Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge. Early on, Greg, the potential landscape of the NBA very much open-ended.
An early win streak could really boost the team's outlook, kind of define their direction. So I expect to see them keep the intensity up, so we should be in for a fun one.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. You've got Allen Iverson. McDyess is out there with Jokic. Then it's Anthony. And it's Thompson in at the 2. Iverson with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. McDyess with the ball. Outside Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Garnett with the block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And now...
What's up? Okay. Let me see if I can how pausing it works out.
I'll pause, whatever we're on.
Resume.
We have a moment to recognize the player of the week in the Eastern Conference, Kevin Garnett.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
Here's Harden. And he converts the layup. Harden's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Brooklyn.
Harden showing you some of that grit, getting inside, positioning that time.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Harden. One-on-one fast break. The wide open look for Durant. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. That's the Nuggets ball. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
McDyess can't hit.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Off the left rim and out. Iverson passes to Jokic, kicks it out to Iverson. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. No, he's not going to mess that one up.
No, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
First team foul.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. They trail by 1.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
And it's all said and done. Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
It's good.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Johnson outside. To the paint. Wants to get it to KD and does. Moving against Iverson. Rebound by the Nuggets. Anthony in the corner. Lets it go with the 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. From the wing. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Tell you what, McDyess is twisted up like cable wire. That guy's got some kind of body, and he uses it well to get through that defense.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. And when he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Lopez. Johnson comes in for Carter. James Harden, he's checked in for Irving. And Irving subbed in for Williams. Iverson with the ball. Al Pierce defending. Anthony looking it over. Iverson outside. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Iverson's got 8.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Was able to talk with Jordi Fernandez for a minute. Now the obvious concern is Nikola Jokic, particularly as a playmaker. Coach told me if Jokic goes off for 40 himself, we can still win if we hold his teammates down. But that's tough when he's hitting those guys in their favorite spots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 2.
You see it less often, but make no mistake now, given the opportunity, the beard can still throw it down on your head.
Thanks, son.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Nuggets shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Kevin Durant's checked in for Pierce, and Irving subbed in for Joe Johnson.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
It's his first trip to the line. And though the Nuggets have some excellent outside shooters, Clark, they've been more prolific inside the arc the last couple years.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they were an extreme example of that, Kevin. First in the league in 2-point attempts, and then dead last, almost dead last, in 3-point attempts. Not what most people would think when looking at the Nuggets.
Let's go. And another miss by Denver.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered. Mercy, mercy me. Hey, folks, sit back and enjoy the show. The doctor is an amazing in-game dunker.
Here's Iverson. The rebound by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Irving, out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And checking out some numbers for Nikola Jokic. He's coming off an excellent season, putting in about 26 points per, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Here's Jokic. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Garnett. Outside Durant from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Durant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Iverson, Garnett with the block.
Big block that time by Garnett, using every inch of that frame to get the block.
Shot's good by Williams. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Brooklyn.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Defense right there. Game clean.
The Nets with the lead. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Here's Irving. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time. Irving's got his second bucket.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Will not go. This is off the front iron. Nets leading by 4. Durant, the pass to Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. At the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. 4th, Jokic.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers, really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
The recent history of the Nets. You know, Greg, they're always looking for a big splash or a quick fix to be competitive.
And Kevin, this franchise has sold its future more than a few times.
Oh, man!
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
And they pick up 2.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Westbrook. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
Dialing back the clock right there. When Russ is pulling off moves like this, he's unguardable.
Garnett with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. Durant. Here's Irving, and the slam dunk by Irving.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter. And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Irving against Anthony. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
To the middle and stolen by Irving. Here's Garnett attacking. Ball's knocked loose.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Outside Durant. Garnett finds Durant. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Nuggets trail by 7. Inside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Lets the 3 fly. They grab their own miss. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Anthony. 5 on the clock. Over Williams. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 6.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
In a wide open look for Irving. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And here's Anthony for 3. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
The doctor is in. What a display of those trademark dunking abilities. Quite unique. Julius Irving.
Westbrook kicks to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Outside Anthony. Pass to Thompson. Here's Gordon, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And they also showed up defensively. Top 5 in terms of opponent field goal percentage. They really won a lot of games on that side of the floor.
And you just brought up their assists. They worked the ball around so well. Their offense last season revolved around their passing game. English, he's checked in for Denver. Nets leading by 7. 44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. The shot by Williams, no good.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Down low. Irving with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Jokic, Brooklyn with the rebound. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Stepping the line.
That one is no good. Now here's Westbrook. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Nets lead by 10. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Pierce out there with Brook Lopez. And there's Carter. Then there's Irving. And it's Williams at the point. So that's the Nets 5.
First team foul.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Memphis and going up against the Grizzlies. Then on Friday, the Chicago Bulls come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And that game against Memphis, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the Nets. Pass to Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It's going to be on Pat Lever.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Here's Westbrook, plays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got his second basket of the night.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it.
Finishing with force. Whoa!
Shook that building all the way up.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Paul Pierce.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problem for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
Gordon hits both of them. And it's Williams with the ball for the Nets. This the first chance to take a look at the Nuggets this season. Irving finds Williams. Outside, KD. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. The Nuggets trail by 11. Now now, Westbrook. The Nuggets moving the ball around. His three-pointers off the mark. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Back to Irving. Lays it up off the glass. Irving's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Last year, getting it done. He was around 19 points per game last year, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Garnett, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Pierce.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Nets leading by 12. Williams kicks to Irving. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Westbrook against Williams. Pass to Lever. Mutombo dishes to Gordon. And the basket is good. And it's 6 points for Aaron Gordon.
And Gordon's jumping ability combined with his reach make him a difficult matchup for any defense, especially when he's operating in the post.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here. And English no good on that one. James Harden, he's checked in for Irving. And a switcher also for Denver. Iverson's checked in. And you look at this year's Denver team, you know, Greg, trying to get more from their bench than they did last year.
Yeah, and you just don't want your starters to play so many minutes that they get gassed in the postseason. That's something Denver's trying to avoid this time around. Easier said, though, than done.
Carter on the wing. Baseline J on the way. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Nuggets trail by 8. Here's Lever. And he lays it straight in. Lever's got 4 this quarter.
Well, Iverson can dish it out just about as well as he can score it. I mean, instinctively finding the ready shooter there.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Gordon with a screen on Williams. Iverson passes to Gordon. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. And now just a 3-point Nets lead.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Kevin Garnett, no good on the free throw.
Really hard not to respect the tremendous impact Garnett has on both ends of the floor. He plays with tremendous intensity in all situations and never gives you less than 100% effort.
Williams kicks to Garnett. Back to Williams. Shot, high post. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. The drive by Iverson. That shot misses. Good D by Harden. Nets leading by 7. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. 4th, the Nuggets.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentage.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 7. Outside, English. It's Lever on the wing. Guarded by Harden. Lever, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter, so Harden gets the bucket.
You know, Garnett is a willing passer, especially when one of his guys has a clean look.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Mutombo passes to English. Over Carter. And again, Denver, no good. Nets leading by 9. Pass to Garnett. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 8th assist in the game. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Nuggets. To stop the run. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Deron Williams. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Williams. Jokic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Thompson comes in for Lever. Here's Gordon. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And although he's 6'9", Gordon runs and sprints like a much smaller man. He's got gazelle-like form and speed in transition.
Back to Irving. Johnson against Gordon. And then Johnson with the dunk.
And how about the vertical of Johnson? Excellent at just getting up to drop the hammer.
And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Good on the 2nd free throw.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
Thompson against Harden. Again, the Nets for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Westbrook. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
Boy, it looks to me like he can get this shot anytime he wants. I mean, so confident, so poised, always under control.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for 1 more at the line. It's going to be Garnett shooting. It's going to be on Jokic. Antonio McDyess, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Anthony comes in for English. And Garnett, no good on that one. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside. Doesn't take any time. Rising up for the dunk.
On the wing, Irving. And it's sent back by Jokic. And here's Anthony from the arc. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Garnett's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. A shot by Harden, wide open. Good, it's Garnett with the assist that time. Garnett's got 6 assists here tonight. And here's Jokic. Here's Anthony. Garnett with the block. From 17 feet out. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 18 rebounds.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Nets on defense. Anthony missing again. The 3 from Harden is hauled in by Jokic. The Nuggets trail by 13. Anthony, the pass to McDyess. Outside Anthony. No good from outside.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Irving for three. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
How about that for a flush? Garnett going up with confidence and packing a punch.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Jokic is good on the three.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Harden. Pass to Johnson. Over McDyess. Johnson's shot is off. Denver's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Anthony's shot is off.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing. And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has a look, he's going to let it go.
Here's McDyess. The shot, no good. Great tee that time from Johnson. That's leading by 15. And it's Carter penetrating. And it's Denver with the rebound. McDyess has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. 1:27 left in the first half. Anthony can't hit.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Pass to Garnett. Over McDyess. KG, that's good. Garnett's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Harden the pass to Garnett. The kick out to Irving. Pass to Johnson. Bounce pass from Garnett. Clock at 6. Shoots from the corner. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. McDyess has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Anthony. Garnett with the block. And he recovers it. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And Anthony gets it to go.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
From deep, Johnson. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Anthony, the pass to Jokic. Crafty move. Jokic doing the job inside.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. Right back after this break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. It'll be the Sacramento Kings up against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Tip-off is 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific.
I'm predicting the sum.
And switching gears now to that first half. Big hill to climb for the Nuggets.
Well, they're getting up a lot of threes.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic from Dr. J, Julius Erving so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So out there for the Nuggets right now, McDyess is out there with Anthony. Then it's Iverson, and it's Mutombo, and it's Thompson in at the 2-guard spot.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Off target from three-point range. Anthony against Irving. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. At this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Nuggets third.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading to baskets.
Knocked away and stolen by Iverson. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017, he's come a long way. Kevin, his chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player.
And looking now at some numbers for Vince Carter. Last season's performance for him averaged about 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Free throw, good, Irving. The Nets making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. Both free throws good for Irving. The Nuggets trail by 15. Iverson with the ball. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
You can really tell Iverson approaches the game with a single-minded focus. It can be intimidating trying to defend a guy with his level of skill and determination.
Irving can't get it to go.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Takes a 3. Got that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Iverson.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Garnett, and it's sent back by Mutombo. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
Garnett in the post, covered by Mutombo. And Garnett, that's good. Garnett's got 16.
And they get one. Now, 1 of 5 here in the third.
The 3 from Anthony. The rebound by Garnett. And so it's Garnett who brings up the ball for the Nets. 17 points was their biggest margin.
And that's what Carter does best, knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Well, DeAnthony Melton flies under the radar, Clark, but he is a solid role player.
Rock solid in every way, partner. Does a little bit of everything. You know, he's a disruptive defender and has great instincts at that end of the floor. He also can space the floor for you because he can make threes, but also can make plays, too.
Nets leading by 11. Ring shot on the way. Johnson can't get it to go. Nuggets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Iverson passes to Mutombo. Kicks it out to Iverson. And here's Anthony from the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Irving looking for an opening. From the arc. It's good from long range. Irving's got 24 points.
He is on some kind of roll. Julius Irving making it pop.
The Nuggets with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Carter finds Irving. Now here's Garnett. takes it in. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. The drive by Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Boy, the whole building felt that slam. Thompson showing you the power on the throwdown.
The deep three from Irving. Rebound by the Nuggets. Mutombo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Mutombo sets a screen from deep. Iverson sinks the triple. Iverson's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Irving, good.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And it's sent back by Irving. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets.
Your controller died.
My controller died. No worries. Okay, stand by.
Should be a cord right over here. I just use the one you plug your phone into. Should work. Alright, as long as it lights up orange.
That's a horrible sound. Okay.
You good to go?
I mean, I'm orange, but I'm not turning on. I'm back.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Okay, we're back.
Go.
Johnson kicks to Irving. Back to Johnson.
What's going on? What are you doing? I was just saying, I'm not fucking playing. That was totally weird.
Outside Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And Jordan, and again with the rebound.
Boy, this guy plays hard, acting like every board is his.
Would you believe he's tied the team record for most rebounds in a game? I mean, this is unbelievable. The Nuggets trail by 12. It's Lever high post. And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Irving. And the Nets miss again. Denver shooting 39% from the floor. Their best. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand pull punch.
Nuggets shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there. Smith for 3. Pulls in another board.
Another board, and he's set the franchise record for rebounds in a game. What an absolute vacuum he's been tonight.
He's inhaled any and every miss off the glass. Great performance to write his name.
And breaking the record for boards in a game. The fans are taking all of this in.
Oh, love is in the air, isn't it, between the fans and the player? The most rebounds in a single game in franchise history. Here's Campbell. Nothing on the board. For 3, Smith.
You know, he's a guy that can guard multiple positions. When Dr. J is dialed in defensively, I think it takes his team to another level.
Here's Garnett. Jordan with some nice D.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Smith pass to Campbell. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. The shot's good from Lever.
Really good to see Lever knock it down from there. I think he needs to keep doing that.
Left side, Irving. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
And top half of the league in terms of fewest turnovers. And for the most part, ball security for me, when I looked at him, was a strength.
So it's Brooklyn now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Garnett inside. Jordan on him. Garnett with it. Camby picks him up. Rejected by Camby. They retain possession.
Excellent defense that time from Lever, using his quickness to stay draped all over his guy.
Smith outside. There's Lever with the three. The rebound by Garnett.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Johnson dishes to Irving. Rebound by the Nuggets. It's English with the drive. And it's sent back by Carter. And it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here. For three, Smith hits it from three-point range. Smith's got 5.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And that one, good.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Pass to Jordan. English in the corner. Back to Jordan. Here's Camby. Now here is Smith. 5 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Garnett with the block. English against Carter. Outside Irving. From the corner. And that's collected by Camby. Camby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
And he makes that one. Irving's got 10 points in the quarter.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Nifty move. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Smith the pass to Jordan. Out to Smith. Now here's English. The Nuggets with another miss. Outside Carter. Jordan with the rebound.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
I had the ball.
Nets leading by 11. Left side, Irving. Here's Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Just putting on the hard hat and going to work. Getting buckets is what KG does.
Smith on the wing. 1:51 left here in the third quarter. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Tumbo, he's checked in for Denver.
For the Nuggets, number 55.
The deep 3 from Smith. They can't stop the run with that one. Outside Irving from about 19 feet. And they recover it. The second effort. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you know, the length KG has creates problems for defenders, which is why they often foul him inside.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Nets. Pierce comes in for Vince Carter. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's English, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Talk about somebody who's built and wired to score. Alex English can go all night long.
Russell Westbrook in for Lever. And he sinks the second. 1:30 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Irving. It's Durant on the wing. Can be covering. Outside, Pierce. And he drives in. Nice D from Camby. The Nuggets trail by 13. Smith with it. Guarded now by Irving. On up the court. The kick out to Westbrook. Irving with the steal. Pass to Garnett. Outside for Durant. Latrey. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time. Durant's got 13 points.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Westbrook way outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Garnett. Rebounded by Dikembe Mutombo. Mutombo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Smith dishes to Westbrook. And it's sent back by KD.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Pierce. Brook Lopez is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Irving at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brooklyn leading by 16. Irving looking for an opening. Outside Irving. And it's Denver with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Iverson outside. And the 3 off target.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
And it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Garnett, he's checked in for the Nets. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one's on Anthony.
You know, KG's an insanely long player, and that length allows him to bait defenders into contact and to finish through it.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Pass to Iverson. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Irving against Westbrook. Durant kicks to Pierce. Clock at 4. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
And this is why you can't give Anthony a lane, because this guy will run all over you.
Nets leading by 17. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Irving. Stolen by Westbrook. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Garnett.
And, you know, that time Westbrook showing you just how effective he is on both ends. I love his hustle and energy and relentlessness on the court.
Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
The Nuggets trail by 17. Jokic kicks to Gordon. Hands it from downtown.
Well, you can't let Gordon have room from outside. I mean, he's more than capable of knocking down those perimeter shots.
Outside, KD. Poke loose. Irving up top. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Jokic grabs the miss.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
The kick out to Westbrook. Now Iverson. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Nets leading by 14. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. From downtown, the shot by KD. No good. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Excellent anticipation from Kyrie that time on the block.
Iverson against Garnett. Sinks that one from the post. Garnett's got 14 points now in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let-up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
On the wing, Irving for 3. And it's Denver with the rebound. Westbrook's got 6 rebounds now in the game. KD with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Here's Irving. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Irving's got 31.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
Westbrook kicks to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Bounce pass from Westbrook. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Good on the bucket. 9 points for Jokic.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And, you know, over time, Gordon's offensive game has evolved. I mean, he's capable of getting it going from anywhere now.
Irving against Iverson. Garnett wide open, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Here's Anthony. A rebound by the Nets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Westbrook against Pierce. Garnett left side. Jokic with the steal. Here's Anthony. The teardrop falls in. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, the delicate touch on display. Anthony showing he can beat you with the floater as well.
Durant kicks to Irving. And he banks in the layup. And the Nets lead by 16.
An elite score, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
From deep, Iverson. The rebound by Garnett.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Irving. Westbrook passes to Jokic. On the wing, Iverson. Anthony against Pierce. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Iverson. Here's Jokic. The 3 from Anthony. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Irving. Outside Irving. It's stolen by Anthony. Inside, here's Iverson. Rebounded by the Nets.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Irving's shot is good.
Nifty look by Pierce that time. Passing, moving the ball instead of taking his own shot.
Iverson against Irving. Anthony in the corner. Here's Iverson. Misses off the right iron. Nets leading by 15. Pierce finds Durant. And the 3-ball is good.
Well, Durant's reputation at the arc is solid, and good reason for that. He's a consistent sniper.
Iverson passes to Jokic. Iverson against Irving. 6 to shoot. Back to Jokic. Here's Iverson. Again, Iverson missing.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Garnett's length is incredible. Makes him so hard to match up against.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. Trey, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Iverson, no luck.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Jefferson. Garnett kicks to Harden. Outside, KD. Jefferson inside. Iverson covering. Goes back up. A shot that time, not on target. Good defense by Jokic. Shot to stop the run. Iverson, no luck. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. Fires for 3. And Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. From deep, Iverson. Again, Iverson missing.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Taken away by Anthony. Iverson against Garnett. Outside Gordon. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
For 3, Durant drills it from outside. Durant's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nets. Here's Iverson. An easy 2 points on the layup. Iverson's got 22 points.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
1:43 left here in the fourth quarter.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Outside Anthony. Offline with his three. Nets leading by 23.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kevin Garnett.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And here's Denver. Westbrook dishes to Iverson. No good on the triple.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Here's Garnett. Misses the 3. The drive by Iverson. Garnett with the block. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Garnett.
Number 33.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Kicks it out to Iverson. No good. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
40 points, 44 rebounds, 11 assists. Damn it, I almost had a quadruple double. 8 blocks.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
That's one hell of a game.
That's got to be like the performance of the season.
So far, yeah.
So far, well, yeah. I mean, even
So
not
far.
beyond the players that we've played. So, yeah.
Well, we can check.
Can you check that?
Kinda. Let's see. We can kinda check it. No. Well, Mike's had 48.
Rebounds, though?
Getting there.
Oh, sorry.
Artis Gilmore's had 40 rebounds.
So I beat that.
Yeah. KG has the offensive rebounds. But blocks. He beat out Dikembe. Yeah.
It's close with the fucking point. Well, 8. Damn, if he had taken over the points, the rebounds, what's the assist for a game? That's pretty good for a big man, 11.
Uh-huh, for sure. Assist.
26?
Who had that?
Oh, I'm sorry. That was field goal. Sorry.
18. From Luka.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was fun.
That was fun.